Good morning and welcome to the Crafty Canary for your tip on Tuesday. Today I have a real simple tip that many of you may already know. It's kind of common sense, but as we're coming out of gift giving season, it is Christmas time when I'm making this video, but it'll be a little past that when it comes out. As we're getting out of gift giving season, I want to give you an idea for some gifts when you have to give multiple gifts to a lot of people. Say at Christmas time to your coworkers, or we can think of other times of year as well, like teacher appreciation or end of the year for teacher gifts, or any time you want to give a larger group of people a gift, but you don't have a lot of money and you can't go out and buy a bunch of stuff, and you like to bake. And your friends and your coworkers or whoever you're giving it to like to eat tasty things. So what we're going to do is we're going to bake some pumpkin bread and give that as a gift. Now, pumpkin bread in particular can be made in very large batches. When you use a can of pumpkin, it usually makes a very large amount of pumpkin bread, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin loaves, whatever you're making. And so when you make the regular size loaves, you'll at least get 2 or 3 out of one can of pumpkin, sometimes even more. And what I'm doing is using a recipe for mini chocolate chip pumpkin loaves. I love to put chocolate in anything sweet. It's kind of pointless to me. If you're going to eat something sweet, why not have chocolate in it? So when I make pumpkin bread, I use chocolate chips. But we're going to do mini ones. And I have a multiple mini loaf pan. It's a Pampered Chef pan, and I will include a picture of it. It's in the oven actually right now making more loaves, so I can't show it to you right now, but it makes 8 very small little mini loaves. So this is the size, very tiny, and it makes 8 of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give 2 of those to each of my coworkers here at Christmas time. And again, you can make it a different size loaf. I also have these pans, and you can buy the disposable mini loaf pans at the store, at the grocery store, at the big box store. A lot of different stores will carry those, and they're not very expensive. So you do have to remember, the more you add to your gift, the more money is in it. But when you can buy things in larger quantities, then you can save a little bit of money doing this. So I make the pumpkin bread. At any, pumpkin can be kind of seasonal, fall and Christmas time. If you want something a little less fall tasting or Christmas time tasting, you could do banana bread. You could do zucchini bread. If you're a gardener and you grow zucchini, you probably know that if you let the zucchini get too big, it can't really be used for eating as a side vegetable, but you can use it for zucchini bread, and you can make a lot of zucchini bread that way. You shred it and you add it to your quick bread loaf. And there are a lot of different flavors of quick bread that can make bigger quantities if you make the mini loaves. So this is a great idea for really most any kind of quick bread. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 2 of these loaves. I'm going to wrap them in, I like to use press and seal. You can use saran wrap. I don't like the saran wrap because it sticks to itself too much, and I always end up making a mess and throwing a lot away. So I use the cling wrap, the press and seal, even though it is a little bit more expensive. So I'll wrap it really nice and tightly, and I'll do 2 of those and put them in these bags. I got these at Hobby Lobby, but you can get them many different places. These are for food and treats, and they have a Ziploc. So I can put 2 of those in there, zip it up really good. I could even decorate it a little bit. So what I've done for this one, I've put 2 loaves in there, and I've put a bow and a Christmas ornament. And again, this will add a little bit of expense to it, but you could buy a large quantity of small ornaments to attach to it. Put a little sticky with your coworker's name to whoever from you, and give it away that way. If it's a different time of year, say teacher appreciation gifts, you could find something like inexpensive earrings that you can buy in quantity. You can buy that on Amazon or other places that you can buy them kind of in bulk. And you could probably think of some other gifts. I have a hard time thinking of things for guys, so if it were guy coworkers or guy teachers to add to it, it would be a little bit harder, but I bet you have some great ideas for that. So that is my tip for today to help you in gifting with large quantities, especially if you like to bake. If you have other ideas for inexpensive gifts for a large amount of people, say your coworkers or teacher appreciation gifts, please put them down in the comments. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.